So we've got a bagel shop that it costs them $180 a day to stay open, and the bagels cost them 12 cents per bagel to produce. So we need a function of x that will give us their total costs for making x bagels each day. Well, there's a couple of ways that we can do it. One is we can look at this as every time they create a new bagel, they've just spent 12 more cents. So if we take 12 cents for each bagel, the total cost would be a 0.12 times x. And they're going to have to pay $180 for electricity or labor or whatever it is each day. And so on a per day basis, this is how much they're spending. So we could say that this is the cost function, and it's a function of x. Another way to come up with this line, the equation of this line, is use numerical information. Let's say that x is a very, very slow day. They make 0 bagels. Well, if they were still open that day, they would have had to have spent $180 on electricity or labor or rent. And then what if they make 1 bagel? Another pretty slow day. Well, according to this information, they would have 180 plus 12 cents. So 180 plus 12 cents. And if you saw in section 2.1 how to find the equation of a line, you would find the slope is equal to subtract the two y values, 180.12 minus 180, subtract the two x values, 1 minus 0, and you'll find the slope is 0.12. That would be the m. And then you could substitute some information to find out the b is the 180. Okay, now we need to answer the second question, which is how many bagels can be produced for $250? Well, this is a cost, and so we're really being told, what if the c was equal to 250? So substitute 250 over here, and then do a couple of steps of algebra to solve for x. First, subtract 180 from both sides, which is going to result in a 70 over here. The next thing to do is divide by the 0.12 on both sides. So we'd have a 70 divided by 0.12, 583.333. X is equal to 583.333. One thing I should do is check the answers, so substitute that 583 back into the equation. So 0.12 times 583.333 and add 180, and we should have $250. All right, so the answer is correct, but I think it's going to be very difficult to make 0.333 of a bagel. So I think that since we're talking about bagels, we should have 583 bagels. Yummy.